Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Shaw.
22 minutes before the hour now on this Monday morning, NASA just signed a contract to create its next generation spacesuits for astronauts. NASA is granting Axiom Space $228 million to build spacesuits for its upcoming mission. The suits will be used during NASA's Artemis 3 mission, which aims to land the first woman and person of color on the moon by 2025 or 2026. The company will be responsible for the design, development, qualification, certification, and production of the items. Axiom Space says the spacesuit design will include life support, pressure garments, and avionics. Well, this morning, we don't have to look much farther than just outside your window to understand how rough it is out there this morning. Most of Central Oregon under health advisories. We are all under a air quality alert. The Bend area has gone now just to unhealthy to very unhealthy, and just within the last few minutes, the southeastern portion of Bend has gone to hazardous, as some areas to our south. Once you get down toward Lapine, Gilcrest, Chenault, Crescent, down that way, and points west that are closer to the Cedar Creek fire, you are going to find hazardous air quality there as well. Stay out of this if you can. In fact, if you have an air purifier, it would be a good idea to fire that up this morning. This is the view off Aubrey Butte, and we don't see this unless it's raining or snowing or foggy. This morning, the view is inhibited strictly by smoke, and it has been getting worse over the last couple of hours. 63 degrees at the Bend Airport, and you would think a gentle breeze out of the southwest would actually help clear the air, but not in this case. The fire, Cedar Creek fire, is southeast or southwest of us, and all this is doing now is helping to pull more smoke into the region. Redmond is a little bit better. Redmond, Prineville, Sisters, unhealthy for sensitive groups this morning. Areas to our south are going to stay pretty involved with this smoke. Rain in Southern California, now moving into southern Nevada. We have a low pressure center just offshore that is pulling a lot of that moisture in our direction, and it doesn't look like this airflow is going to change much over the next 48 hours. That low pressure center will gradually move inland. We're going to retain this southwesterly flow. All that means for us is that we retain the smoke from the Cedar Creek fire. Tuesday, we'll see a little bit by way of some cooler air invade our space, so temperatures are going to continue to drop. Today actually marks the beginning of a cooling trend that'll stay with us right through the coming weekend. It's a very mild morning here on the high desert. Central Oregon has seen temperatures in the mid-50s to low, maybe mid-60s for starting the day. We just won't warm as much as we did yesterday. You're going to see highs that won't be quite as warm, maybe in the low to mid-80s. Gentle breezes out of the southwest may turn a little more westerly, but it's going to keep the smoke in our area, unfortunately. Mid-70s to low 80s today, so a little bit cooler than what you saw yesterday, and tonight will be as well. Upper 30s to low 50s across the high desert. Well, here comes that cooling trend, but as long as these southwesterly winds stay with us, it's going to stay fairly smoky. The cooling trend will last right into the weekend, and after today, we are not expecting any more showers until we get to about Sunday.